Hello everyone, Jacques Coutier here from the Visual Bible. This is our first live stream, so we are testing some of our live streaming software. So in this first of our stream, there will be some issues, but we will have all of those ready so that we can do regular live streams from our channel and obviously bring people to our community. And our intention with our channel is to put the Bible into a visual format and also to obviously see if we can do a bit of education on the Bible, not in the formal, in a way of formal lessons. So yes, welcome to our channel. The first time that we stream, yeah, there might be one or two issues, but surely we will get that sorted out quickly. But thank you if any one of you guys are joining us. And today we're going to do a quick introduction of who we are as Christians. How does our Christian community look, and what does Christianity look like in the world? And then we're just going to introduce you to one of our videos, which is one of our first videos, and our videos will be coming out within the week and continuously, as we've got two content creators working on our videos. So first we're going to do a quick discussion about who Christianity is, how big we are, and then in some next lessons we will go about how old Christianity is, where it started, where it have come from, and then obviously we can gradually delve deeper and deeper and deeper into that. So let me start by who is Christianity, and let's have a look first of how big is Christianity and how it compares with the other main religions out there today. Now, I brought up a chart for you so that you can have a look at the size of Christianity. And if you look at global population, we have put a little chart together. This information is about 2 years old, as it's always difficult to get the latest information, but obviously it's something which gets updated on a regular basis. So it just depends on which source we use to get the information from. So if we start with Christianity as it stands, if you look at millions of people, you'll see that Christianity is the biggest religion in the world. It currently stands at about 2.3 billion people. And these are not all converted Christians, but what it is that these are countries by their main religions. So Christianity being the biggest with 2.365 billion Christians. Then your second biggest religion is Islam, and that's 1.9 billion people globally. Then the third biggest group, or a group of, and I've just put it down as non-believers. These are from atheists, non-believers. So yeah, that is the third biggest group, and it's quite scary if you think about it. If you think just how powerful religion is, then you go to your Eastern type of religions, where Hinduism is the biggest of the two of them, with 1.1 billion people. It's mostly related to India. And then Buddhism is the fifth category, which has got about 506 million Buddhists around the globe. Then you go to your Chinese ethnic religion, and then you go to other countries by ethnic religions. After that, you get all the minority religion groups. So, as a percentage of global population, where do we stand? 30.75% of global population are Christians by countries, Islam being 24%, 24.8%, non believers 15.5%, Hinduism 14.98%, Buddhists 6.58%, your Chinese traditional religion 5.12%, and then ethnic religions, which will sit at about 3.9%. So Christianity is the biggest of the religions, and that's what we are part of. Then, if you need to look at countries and you need to say which countries have got the bigger bulk of Christians as part of their population, then in the United States you have 247 million Christians. So that is the biggest country by population, but it is a large country. Brazil coming in second with 176 million Christians, followed by Mexico with 108 million, Russia with 105 million, the Philippines having 87 million Christians, Nigeria 81 million Christians, China sits with 67 million Christians, the Democratic Republic of Congo 63 million, Germany have got 58 million Christians, and then South Africa coming in 10th place with 52 million Christians. Then obviously we want to have a look just briefly at what countries have got the highest percentage of Christians. Now obviously the Vatican City is a country. It is the smallest country, and obviously it's got 100% Christians, followed by Romania with 99% Christians, Papua New Guinea with 99%, Tonga 99%, Timor Leste is 99%. Then you go to 98.5% Christians is in Armenia, 97.6% is in Namibia, which is very good. um, the Marshall Islands, 97.5%. Moldova is 97.5%. And the Solomon Islands, 97.5%. So this is just a quick recap of who we are as Christians and where we stand as Christians. So Christianity being the biggest religious group out there, we decided to start making a channel on our beliefs, and this is just a good introduction to us as a channel. So, the first thing we want to do is now that we know exactly who Christianity is, who is the Visual Bible. We are a YouTube channel with two content creators that makes our videos, uh, and we start out with our videos at Genesis 1, Genesis 2. Then we're also starting at the moment with development of Exodus. So as the weeks go by, our videos will come out continuously. This is our first week, so we're launching our channel. There will be quite a bit of shorts coming out this week as we break up our first video. But for those of you that don't know us, we have thought it good to put down and have a quick discussion about our first video, which was our launch video, a premiere of our channel. So yeah, let me quickly go there and show you exactly what we do at the Visual Bible, and it's a good introduction for you as time goes by.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and void, and darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was moving over the surface of the waters. Then God said,
"Let there be light."
and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and God separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, one day.
Okay, so that is as part of our Genesis 1 and Genesis 2 video. That was the creation of the first day, and that is how we graphically have depicted. Somehow we need to put the story of the Bible over into graphical format. So let's continue to have a look at our video, and we'll have a chat again a little bit later.
Then God said,
Let there be an expanse in the midst of the waters, and let it separate the waters from the waters.
God made the expanse, and separated the waters which were below the expanse from the waters which were above the expanse. And it was so. God called the expanse heaven. And there was evening, and there was morning, a second day. Then God said,
Let the waters below the heavens be gathered into one place, and let the dry land appear.
And it was so. God called the dry land earth, and the gathering of the waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said,
Let the earth sprout vegetation, plants yielding seed, and fruit trees on the earth bearing fruit after their kind with seed in them.
And it was so. The earth brought forth vegetation, plants yielding seed after their kind, and trees bearing fruit with seed in them after their kind. And God saw that it was good. There was evening and there was morning, a third day.
Yeah, so just a quick recap on where we stand in this video. Obviously, it is very difficult to graphically display what, in our view, the expanse must have looked like when God have created it. But I think our content creators have done pretty well in showing that. Okay, so let's continue and have a look further through our premiere video.
The God said,
Let there be lights in the expanse of the heavens to separate the day from the night, and let them be for sign and for seasons and for days and for years. And let them be for lights in the expanse of the heavens to give light on the earth.
and it was so. God made the two great lights, the greater light to govern the day, and the lesser light to govern the night. He made the stars also. God placed them in the expanse of the heavens to give light on the earth. And to govern the day and the night, and to separate the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. There was evening and there was morning, a fourth day. Then God said,
Let the waters teem with swarms of living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth in the open expanse of the heavens.
God created the great sea monsters and every living creature that moves, with which the waters swarmed after their kind, and every winged bird after their kind, and God saw that it is good. God blessed them, saying,
Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters in the seas, and let birds multiply on the earth.
There was evening and there was morning, a fifth day. Then God said,
Let the earth bring forth living creatures after their kind, cattle and creeping things, and beast of the earth after their kind.
and it was so. God made the beasts of the earth after their kind, and the cattle after their kind, and everything that creeps on the ground after its kinds. And God saw that it was good. Then God said,
Let us make man in our image, according to our likeness, and let them rule over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the sky, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth.
God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him. Male and female he created them. God blessed them, and God said to them,
Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth and subdue it, and rule over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the sky, and over every living thing that moves on the earth.
Then God said,
Behold, I have given you every plant yielding seed that is on the surface of all the earth, and every tree which has fruit yielding seed. It shall be food for you. And to every beast of the earth, and to every bird of the sky, and to everything that moves on the earth which has life, I have given every green plant for food.
And it was so. God saw all that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the sixth day. Thus the heavens and the earth were completed, and all their hosts.
Now, before we delve into the second part of the video, which is Genesis 2, where it goes more into the detail of exactly how the creation was done on earth, and where we touch on the Garden of Eden, this is from an outer perspective, the graphics which we've came up with, how we think the creation have done. Unfortunately, there will be a lot of criticism on how you need to show it, but somehow you need to show how wonderful God have created the earth. Thank you for all the comments. I'm reading the comments on the side, but let's continue with the video. And now we want to watch on from a time when God rested, and then exactly how things have happened on earth and in the Garden of Eden.
By the seventh day, God completed his work which he had done, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because on it he rested from all his work which God had created and made. This is the account of the heavens and the earth when they were created, in the day that the Lord God made earth and heaven. Now no shrub of the field was yet on the earth, and no plant of the field had yet sprouted, for the Lord God had not sent rain upon the earth, and there was no man to cultivate the ground. But a mist used to rise from the earth and water the whole surface of the ground. Then the Lord God formed the man of dust from the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and the man became a living being. The Lord God planted a garden toward the east, in Eden, and there he placed the man whom he had formed. Out of the ground the Lord God caused every tree to grow, every tree that is pleasing to the sight, and good for food. The tree of life was also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Now a river flowed out of Eden to water the garden, and from there it divided and became 4 rivers. The name of the first is Pishon. It flows around the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold. The gold of that land is good. The bdellium and the onyx stone are there. The name of the second river is Gihon. It flows around the whole land of Cush. The name of the third river is Tigris. It flows east of Assyria. And the fourth river is the Euphrates. Then the Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to cultivate it and tend it. The Lord God commanded the man, saying,
From any tree of the garden you may freely eat, but from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat, for on the day that you eat from it you will certainly die.
Then the Lord God said,
It is not good for the man to be alone. I will make him a helper suitable for him.
Out of the ground the Lord God formed every beast of the field and every bird of the sky, and brought them to the man to see what he would call them. And whatever the man called a living creature, that was its name. The man gave names to all the cattle, and to the birds of the sky, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found a helper suitable for him. So the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon the man, and he slept. Then he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh at that place. And the Lord God fashioned into a woman the rib which he had taken from the man, and brought her to the man. Then the man said,
This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man.
For this reason a man shall leave his father and his mother, and be joined to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. And the man and his wife were both naked, and were not ashamed.
Okay, everyone. So there was our first launch video. It's the first video of our channel. Our next video that is coming out will be on Wednesday. It is the story about the Garden of Eden. So yes, just a quick introduction to our channel for everyone that made comments and everyone that come onto the live stream. Thank you very much. We will start doing this on more regular basis. So yes, thank you for coming onto our live stream. This is just a quick introduction. There we've made some mistakes. We will fix those and become much more better. And anyone that you know that like this type of content, please ask him to come and subscribe to our channel. The more viewers we have, the more fun we will have, and the more we will get the word out there. Thank you very much for joining us on this live stream.